It's easy to distinguish a toucher from a human.
Oh, he always bending
They're
down.
always squat jumping around. Occasionally will hit the sturdy.
Today we're going to hop into some EAS. Emergency alert analog horror videos have been taking the internet by storm lately. They're like super short emergency alert videos. And I hear they're really scary. Like I hear they're pretty interesting. The stories told within them. So I wanted to watch it together. So let's do that, baby. For those that don't know what analog horror is, it's like a mini movie niche on YouTube where they take stock footage and make scary little YouTube videos out of them. And we got like 1 minute ones coming now. EAS scenarios.
We interrupt your current broadcast to bring you this emergency broadcast system. Civil authorities have issued an alert to all citizens in your area. There have been a total of 59 missing person reports in the past 12 hours.
Damn.
Witnesses have reported that people inside their homes have been killed by an unknown entity, and all reports had a generally similar point
Average analog horror be like, this is how they all start, bro.
of view. The reports all say that the event took place in a dark part of the home, such as a cellar, basement, closet, or attic. The depiction of the entity was described as a strange-looking pale humanoid with long contorted limbs each about 6 feet long. The entity itself was about 8 feet tall, with
Damn.
no eyes, and a long pointed face. Witnesses
There's no
also
meat on
say
there.
that days before the individual was killed, they said they felt uneasy or anxious. Guidelines to ensure your safety are: keep your house well lit, stay out of basements or attics. If you feel uneasy, it is important to go to a hospital or
Seek help.
somewhere you know you are safe. If you see the entity and have felt uneasy in the past few days, then serve your community by distancing yourself from others and buying them time to escape from the entity.
That wasn't really scary. These might be too short to really be scary. You might not have enough time to. Imagine you're just chilling. If this actually happened, though, if I'm like chilling in my living room and a freaking emergency broadcast system comes up and it's saying some just out of pocket wacky stuff like, yes, a man may suddenly spawn in your basement, and if you go down there, he could eat you alive. What would I even think about doing? I might just be like, well, I guess it's GG's because we can't fight this thing. Not yet.
At this time it is advised that you lock all your doors and windows. Do not open the door for anyone even if it looks like a normal human being. Even if you hear your door open or window shatter, do not react. Find a safe hiding place in your home and do not make any noise.
Hiding under the bed is the worst idea. I just want to say that now. Like, if you hide under the bed, everyone knows you're under the bed. Number one hiding spot that any killer is going to check, under your bed. Number 2, in your closet. Number 3, I'm not sure what number 3 is. What I do think no one will check, is in the shower, behind the shower curtain, and just sitting in the bathtub. You might be kind of lit. Nah, it's so obvious nobody would check. They're not checking there. You might be safe right there. Where else would you be safe? Hiding in your dryer. Who's checking the dryer? Like, sure, you might have a little moment where like, oh my God, I'm stuck. If he catches you, and then it's just, we're on the wrong website. You know, GG's for you. You shouldn't have ended up like that. But other than that, no one's catching you in the dryer. That would work for you because you're 5'1". If you think I'm not swine diving out my window. But what if there's something else waiting out there for you? Like, what if they've already got that checked off? What if one guy's outside and one guy's inside? You jump out and boom, you landed right in front of him and he's like, I found you.
Find a safe hiding place in your home and do not make any noise. If a family member is outside, do not intend to pick them up. Make sure to turn off all television sets and radios once this broadcast is complete. I repeat, do not have your television on once this broadcast is finished. If you see anyone who looks like a human on your television set with impossible features, look away as quickly as possible. It is very important to hide all children from television sets with disturbing imagery. If you hear anyone in your yard or inside your house that sounds like a human, assume it isn't. If you have access to any loaded weaponry, make sure to have it on you at all times. If you see anyone who has biologically impossible features, make sure to run and hide. If you see a clone of yourself or somebody else you know, run and hide. Don't try to save your pets from any harm that may happen.
Don't save the pets. Don't save the family members. We're all for ourselves here. Because I guess if you see a family member, you're not even sure if it's them. So you might as well just shoot them too, is what he's saying.
If an intrusion occurs, because it could cost you your life, Make sure to hide your children and be prepared for the worst.
That's actually a good idea. If you have small kids, hide them in the dressers and just hope to God they don't make noise. But like the chance that they get through the whole time of an intruder being in your house and they don't make noise, come on now. You know they're saying something.
You were out for a walk in the middle of the day and the sun suddenly went down? First of all, don't panic. Remain calm and find the nearest streetlight in your area. Do not move away from the light.
Okay.
There might be danger in the
dark. Oh, what the heck is that? Why has it got legs like that? You know it has to be that way. You know it has to be that way. What has to be that way?
Once daylight returns, you can safely resume your activities.
Why he got two dicks? That's honestly a great question. Things he could do with that thing. He's using it for the wrong profession, right? You want to use your two penises to kill people? Bro, you could be a top tier OnlyFans star. Like, why are you wasting your time? Number 3, analog horror, The Toucher. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? If you get caught by this one, that's what's going to happen to you. Yeah. Yeah. You're not a Minecraft YouTuber? My bad. My bad. I don't have the credentials for that. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. Wow, nice view. National Emergency Service threat range nationwide. We apologize for interrupting.
This is a nationwide emergency. Instances of a humanoid creature called the Toucher has been spotted all around North America. It's easy to distinguish a Toucher from a human.
Oh, he always bending down.
Always squat jumping around. Occasionally will get the sturdy.
Okay. Okay, go crazy. Go crazy. That's me? That's me.
The part where you put 2 arms behind your leg while squat jumping. If you see a Toucher, run immediately to the nearest shelter. If a Toucher spots you, it will be the only time it stands up, and then it will give chase. Touchers are fast in speed and they are always seen wearing a hoodie with the hood on with the rope pulled to maximum.
Oh.
If a Toucher manages to catch up to you, then
it's over. I'm touching you.
I'm going to touch you.
Yes.
I am outside your house.
Oh. That one had me a little bit wet there. That was weird. If your teacher does this, leave class immediately.
Emergency broadcast. School district alert. Number 47. Attention all students, faculty, and parents. This is an urgent notification from the school board. As of 8:45 a.m. this morning, multiple classrooms have reported severe behavioral anomalies among teaching staff. If your instructor has failed to blink during lessons for more than 72 consecutive hours, do not approach them. Do not make direct eye contact. Most importantly, do not remind them to blink. The first signs are subtle. A math teacher staring just a second too long at the chalkboard. A history professor whose eyelids never flutter, even when chalk dust clouds the air. By day 2, their corneas will appear unusually glossy, like wet glass. By day 3, you'll notice their lips moving slightly when no one is looking, repeating the same phrase in a whisper too quiet to decipher. This is not exhaustion. This is not a medical condition. The unblinking staff members are not sick. They've been replaced. The real teachers are still in the building. We found them in the boiler room,
locked in
the
cages.
janitor's closet, even folded inside the gym mats. Their eyelids were removed with surgical precision. Their mouths are sewn shut with what appears to be human hair. If you suspect your teacher is affected...
Sewn shut with human hair. What kinda... That is interesting. Oh my.
Follow these instructions exactly. First, discreetly pass a note to the nearest administrator, but do not write on lined paper. They're attracted to the grooves. Second, if the teacher begins writing on the board in perfect cursive, immediately look away. That's not English they're transcribing.
What is
Third,
it?
and most critically, if your teacher's reflection ever appears in a window or mirror, while their real body is turned away, close your eyes and count to 7. The thing wearing their skin can only mimic sight, not comprehension. Here's what the school board hasn't told you. This started in 1987. The original unblinking teacher was never found because she never left. She's been promoting staff members who exhibit exceptional focus for decades. The current principal hasn't blinked since his hiring in 2003. This
Okay.
broadcast will self-destruct in 60 seconds to protect remaining students. One final warning. Check your own blink rate as you watch this. If you realize you haven't blinked since the message began, put your head between your knees and wait for the screaming to stop. They always scream when the transfer completes. God help the class of 2024. Transmission ends.
That was a peak one. That had to be the best one we've watched so far. That was really good. Wow, wow, wow. Anyone not blink? If anyone in chat didn't blink, shoot them.
We apologize for the interruption of our live broadcast. This is a warning message from the SCP Foundation. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and listen carefully in order to prevent fatalities. The creature known as SCP-096 escaped last night. This specimen proved to be lethal, killing people in several towns with alarming speed. SCP-096 is a humanoid figure measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height.
This is what they got over there at Area 56. This is what they got going down over there, right? You know, that's the theory. These things are really real. 51? Yeah, these things are really real. But they make these stories to be like, oh, they're not real. We'll just make it seem like it's fiction. But nah, Chad, it's not fiction. It's not fiction. These SCPs, they out here SCPing, whatever that means. This is Shy Guy. Oh, I think this is, we played this game before. I think it's if you look at him, you're cooked. No, if you don't look at him, you're cooked. In the game, I think. So if you look away, you're cooked. So you have to keep your eyes on him the whole time.
As a humanoid figure measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. Its skin is a pale white color and its body is extremely thin. A great way to detect it is by looking at its arms, which are 1.5 meters in size. Its mouth can open up to 4 times wider than a human's and its eyes have no pigmentation. At first glance, SCP-096 is harmless, but when visual contact is made with its face, either in person or through photos or video, the specimen goes into a state of shock where it will scream and cover its face nervously, babbling and crying.
Okay.
After this, it will savagely attack and kill whoever has seen its face, from now on referred to as SCP-096-1. It is recommended not to try to reason with it since so far it has not been proven that the specimen has higher brain functions. To combat SCP-096, it is recommended to isolate only with the intimate family group, keeping an accurate account of who is in the house and where. SCP-096 exhibits antisocial behavior patterns, as it is usually seen leaning against a wall.
Okay.
This makes it possible for it to enter a house and remain undetected for a long time, so it is recommended that you keep the lights on and always enter the rooms of your house with your eyes down. It is also strongly discouraged to use any technological devices near this being, as no matter the distance that a photo or video travels, it will be aware when it is being watched. If someone accidentally looks at it, it is recommended that SCP-096-1 automatically moves away from her family group and try to bring it as close as possible to one of the points specified by the SCP Foundation, in order to be closer to its capture.
Okay.
In this case, there is nothing that can be done to stop THE specimen's attack, as it uses an internal tracking system, can destroy any known material that gets in its way.
So once you look at this thing, you're just cooked. Like, it can just follow you anywhere. Like, it doesn't matter if you look at it and decide you're gonna run away, get on the plane to Africa. I found you. I know where you. That's insane. What? Why does bro look like Slender Man if he smoked crack and tore off his? You're actually spot on with that report.
And reaches speeds that could not yet be measured by the Foundation. To date, there are no survivors or recoverable bodies following the attack of SCP-096, so extreme caution is requested from the public regarding the specimen. Follow all the commands of the SCP Foundation strictly, and the number of fatalities will be reduced as much as possible. Thank you very much and stay tuned for future messages.
Dude, the SCP lore, I feel like is the scariest horror lore. Or maybe not the scariest. The deepest horror lore on the internet. Like, does anything get deeper than SCP? Like, I don't even know FNAF gets as deep as SCP. I just feel like it's been around for so freaking long. There's so many creatures that come from it that we all know, even if you don't know that they're from SCP. Whenever I see it, it's like there will be whole channels made of just SCP horror. Backrooms, maybe? Isn't Backrooms creatures SCP creatures, or are those not the same? Like, isn't Slender Man SCP? Or am I tripping? I better not see SCP porn. I mean, definitely out there, dude. I don't know what kind of freak you ought to be to look that up, but it's for sure out there. Like, do you see the arms on these things? Like, he's definitely reaching that thing into freaking into Lady Tsunade's bum and just see that right there? That's called fisting. Found footage E7 emergency alert system.
This emergency broadcast is being announced in multiple counties in your area from local authorities. 2,825 people have gone missing. The following counties include Knox County, Horst County, Haddam County. It is suspected that most of these missing people have become victims of falling out of reality into the backrooms. The backrooms is a space outside our reality, where you can no-clip into, which the chances are highly unlikely you will ever leave. The backrooms is described as having endless yellow rooms and hallways with damp musty carpet. The environment may change over time to be any familiar place.
Once you get into the backrooms, you don't really get out, right? Like, it's impossible to get out? You just die once you're there? Or is there an exit to that place?
You have been to a very empty and lonely atmosphere. You will be alone and will most likely never find anyone. There is a high chance you will run into things that aren't human. Do not make any attempts to communicate with these entities. You will need to run away as quickly as possible. These entities come in many different species, shapes, and sizes.
Is that a freaking box
on behalf
or a
of
door?
The local authorities, we would also like to mention that these entities are now no-clipping out of the backrooms and are phasing into our reality. There have been reports of home intrusions and deaths from these entities. If you are missing a friend or family member, it is most likely they have fallen victim to death of an entity or have fallen into the backrooms. These entities, as mentioned in our previous broadcast, can communicate through radios or television sets. They can mimic human beings and even appear as normal people who are victims of the backrooms. It is crucial to know who is missing and who isn't so you can distinguish if everyone is who they say they are. Make sure to lock all your doors and windows and stay armed to defend your household and family. If you hear a knocking at your door in the middle of the night, they will be waiting for you.
I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for it. I knew it was coming. Oh man, it looks like that looks like.
It's Tyler.
I was just gonna say, it looks like Freddy Fazbear, but he died right there, didn't he? What is Tyler doing, dude? You are in the wrong year. Have we seen this one?
If you are hearing this, you were supposed to stay in 2019. This is a recovered broadcast. Do not turn this off. You may think this is 2025. You may believe the years have passed, but they have not. The world did not move forward. You were pulled out. You may remember 2019 as the last year everything felt normal. It was. Because it was real. You belonged there. That was your last correct placement in time. Since then, you've noticed things. Apps changing their names, celebrities acting wrong, music that feels off, people forgetting memories you still carry, it's because you're not in sync with this version. This is a broken year. You are living in a replica stitched together from dying timelines, and you're starting to rot. Check your screen time. You've been awake too long. That's not fatigue, it's decay. You were not built to survive here. Do you ever feel like you're the only one noticing how strange everything is? The wrong sky color, the same ads again and again.
I swear.
Time passing by quickly. You're not paranoid. You're drifting. In 2020, the timelines collapsed. Only fragments were saved. Most people were reassigned. You were not. You were archived. Every night you sleep, your mind tries to return to 2019. That's why your dreams look so familiar. That's why waking up feels like being dragged. If you see a calendar that still says 2019, follow it. But be careful. Some doorways are set as traps. Some clocks run backward for a reason. And if you ever hear someone say 2025 is the best year, just run. Because they remember who you were, and they want your spot. Do not trust the year. It does not trust you.
Hold the phone. 2025 has been a pretty good year, though. This should be a game. Nah, seriously. This one is actually really good, too. Second best ones that we've seen so far. This would be a fire analog horror game. As a all right, next one. Hide under your bed. I think this was an SCP one, too.
You should immediately hide within your home. Something anomalous is in your immediate area, and it seeks to harm you. There is no time to run, and you cannot fight it. You must hide if you wish to stay safe. Hiding locations could include in wardrobes, behind large pieces of furniture, or under your bed. Remain silent. Remain still. Try to breathe steadily and quiet.
Do not hide under your bed, bro. Do not hide under your freaking bed. Wardrobes, they find in you. Behind large pieces of furniture, they find you. Under your bed, they find in you.
Behind large pieces of furniture, or under your bed. Remain silent. Remain still. Try to breathe steadily and quietly. If something enters your room, do not make any noise, and try to remain calm. It will only
hide behind the shower curtain. They're not finding you.
A cursory attempt to look for you. If you are hidden, you are safe. If you make a noise while it is looking for you, it may look more thoroughly. Remain calm and stay absolutely silent. If it cannot find you within a few seconds, it will likely move on from your home. Members of the organization making this alert are working to secure the area, contain the situation, and protect civilians. Thank you for your attention and cooperation at this time. Secure, contain, protect.
So not this one. Yo, these are actually fuego. Like if these popped up on your TV, or like if you played a game with these, ooh, secure, contain, protect. I like that. If your father does this, run.
Emergency alert. National Household Safety Notice number 112. This is a direct transmission from the Federal Family Behavior Monitoring Division. A significant behavioral breach has been identified in domestic paternal figures across multiple regions. If your father begins exhibiting signs detailed below, do not confront him. Do not attempt reasoning. Leave home immediately. The first sign is always small. He will knock on your bedroom door even though it's already open.
Oh.
He will greet you by your full name, not the one he gave you.
Oh.
His eyes will seem a little too still, like someone holding their breath behind them. He will start asking questions he should already know the answer to. What grade are you in again? What's your favorite color? Do you still sleep facing the window?
What kind of question
You'll notice that he never blinks during these conversations. He waits for your answer like he's writing it down somewhere you can't see. By the third night, he'll call you from downstairs. You'll hear the tone of his voice, but you won't feel that old weight of authority. Just